All right, a new round of Bible questions with Pastor Kent Hovind, April the 9th. And here we go, sir. The first question comes in from Jedi, and Jedi writes, this is a question for Pastor Kent Hovind on dreams and sin. Question number 1. If you have lustful dreams, are you guilty of Matthew 5:28?
I don't know any possible way you could control your dreams. So I think if it's outside your control, there's nothing you can do. I never thought of it, don't know. My first reaction is no, you have no control over your dreams, so not a problem. Maybe that's a normal, natural part of the hormonal thing going on, especially with men. So, sorry, can't help you on that one. I wish I could, but don't know.
All right, no, that's very interesting. I can't say I've ever heard that question before. That's a very good question. All right, question number 2, sir, from Jedi, and Jedi writes, can nightmares actually be demonic attacks?
Yeah, the whole dreams, all the questions about dreams I wonder about. Is it chemical things going on? Is it hormonal? Is it satanic? Is it angelic? Certainly God spoke through dreams many times in the Bible. I'm not aware of any time where Satan or the demons did that in the Bible. I'm just thinking, racking my brain here. If there are some, I sure can't think of them. So I think God speaks through dreams, but that is way outside my field of expertise. You might want to get a hold of Frank Peretti in Nashville. He writes a lot of books about angels and demons and dreams, and he's a friend of mine. What a character! A fabulous author, like Piercing the Darkness and This Present Darkness. Great stuff. Just Frank Peretti. I forget the name of his ministry. Peretti, I think is the spelling. But he may have an answer to that question. I don't. Sorry. Okay. 0 for 2, brother.
That's all right. That's all right. It's interesting topics nonetheless. All right, Pastor Hovind, this next question comes from Randa, and Randa writes, I'm wondering what Pastor Kent Hovind thinks about CERN, CERN, and she puts a couple of YouTube videos. Unfortunately, I can't play the videos over the phone, but any thoughts or comments about CERN?
Yeah, we've talked about that a couple times before. That's the nuclear, or the project half in Switzerland and half in Italy or wherever it is. It goes under the border. It's a huge underground tube to speed up particles and collide them into things and see what happens, trying to break down the atom into the subatomic particles. I think it's a very interesting, extremely expensive science experiment, and I think they're going to find when they break it apart, it breaks into smaller pieces. They're always looking for and they're always so close to the answer. Please send more money. It's been that way for 50 years. So I think if somebody wants to do that and they want to pay for it, fine. But they want to make everybody pay for it as if it's something exciting. Like we're all supposed to pay for their research and their what they want to accomplish. Well, how about does everybody pay for what I want to accomplish?
Amen.
The whole world pay to get the gospel out there. Yeah, come on.
Amen, brother.
I think it's an incredibly expensive science experiment and probably a waste of time. Maybe the shortcut way to say it, but it's not worth the money it's costing, my opinion.
This call is from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
All right. Okay, thank you, Pastor Hovind. The next question comes from Maureen, and Maureen writes, Dear Pastor Hovind, I am blessed each time I hear one of your teachings on YouTube. I even learn plants are not alive, that they do not die, they wither. That was a wow moment in my brain. Thank you, sir. I, along with many, pray for you and your family every day as your name comes to mind, and that is often, sir. I just got the site that we can buy things from the Commissary for you, and was hoping you would tell us what you like from that site, the most of what you need, the most, please. So I guess she's, I'm not even familiar with that site, but she's asking what would you like from the Commissary?
I don't know. I'm a minimalist here. I don't need much to keep me happy. You can ask my wife. I can have, I've put myself through college on peanut butter and jelly every meal. That's the only thing I knew how to cook. So, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There is an eye care package people can send, and it's just a combination of stuff you can already buy on Commissary anyway. Some people donate money to the Commissary account, and then I just pick out what I want and order on Monday and pick it up on Wednesday. They deliver here to the door. There's also on Fridays what they call Fresh Favorites. It's a pretty expensive meal. I mean, it's a good meal they deliver, but I think it's way more than it's worth. The pizza, I had it one time. I've been here for 8 months now in this jail. I've only had it one time, the Fresh Favorites. Really enjoyed the pizza, but it's like $12. It comes with or $10, I don't know. So I don't know how to get it or where to get it. I know that some guys here do it, but I guess you'd have to call the jail and ask them. I don't know. I believe all the commissary here and everything is privately operated and incredibly lucrative for somebody, which is typical of all jails, which is the purpose.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Make money for somebody here, some money-making racket. I'm going to shut them all down when I become
Amen.
or at least give guys the option. You want to fine, beating, or executed. Some guys would rather be executed than spend life in prison. Their family would be better off. What's their wife supposed to do? What are their kids supposed to do? Oh yeah, it's the Bible. The law of the Lord is perfect. So, sorry, I can't answer the question. I suppose once in a great while, if somebody wants to give me a pizza, I hate to spend $10 or whatever it is on a pizza and a Coke, or Pepsi, regular old Pepsi. But that would be a blessing. But honestly, I don't need anything. But thank you for the offer. Let me call back and get a few more questions. Right?
Yes, sir. Okay, God bless. All right, Pastor Kent Hovind, Bible questions. We'll continue when he calls back. God bless everyone.